Hey everybody on YouTube, how you doing today? At 180,000 coming back from getting alignment. Tire Dicks told me that I need to do my tie rod ends and they're not gonna do my alignment because they want that done first. So they rotated my tires for me. Everything was fine. But yeah, I hit 180,000, haven't made a video for a couple days. Decided to make a video. Talk to you guys a little bit on the way home. It's going to be a little bit of a black screen because I'm going to be driving. But yeah, I sit there and went there today, had a 2 o'clock appointment, got there at 1 so I could drop it off, then have lunch with my girlfriend and stuff, and you know, make it at least have a good day about it. But then they called me up after 5 minutes of leaving it there, and I left. They called me up and asked me if I could come back, and I asked them why. Well, they said, well, our technician can't get your truck started. I said, well, did he push in the clutch? He said, yeah. He pushed in the clutch multiple times. We can't get it started. I said, okay, I'm hanging up with you. I'll be right there. A couple seconds. I was only right around the corner. Then by the time I went to go get back into my girlfriend's vehicle and head over there, they told me that he got it started. So that was great. But I headed over there. And then the technician, I asked, when he was underneath the vehicle, I asked him, so what was your problem with trying to push my clutch in? He says, well, I was smashing it. And I said, smashing the clutch? What's that mean? Like, what were you trying to do? And he's like, well, I had to smash it multiple times to the floor to get it to start. And me, you know, I have to keep a cool head about myself of why they're being like that. So I just was like, well, I've never had any problems with it. I've only had problems with it one time, and I didn't push the clutch in all the way. And then he proceeded to tell me that maybe it's your sensor switch is going out. And I said, well, okay, I've only had a problem with it once or twice of doing that to me, and both of them were user error, you know. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that he told me that I was just smashing your clutch, and I was like, well, Jesus, doesn't make me sound like I want to bring my damn truck back to you if you're just gonna sit there and smash the clutch. Like, holy cow. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Smashing clutches. Smash the clutch. That's what I'm gonna put on a shirt. I'm gonna get some merch. I'm gonna get some merch. Everybody else likes to call it merch. But I'm gonna get some merchandise of shirts and stuff with funny sayings and sell them. Last video a week ago, I got 20 views on it. That's pretty awesome. 20 views. More views than I've had on any other video of mine. Sorry, I'm taking off right now. And I'm shifting. Pretty soon I'm going to get a camera set up in here to where you guys could actually watch me drive and shift and everything. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. The guy proceeds to tell me that there's something wrong with my clutch, and he had to smash it to the floor repeatedly to get it started. I've never once had a problem. Like I said, I've only had a problem twice, but it was user error, not pushing it all the way down. You know, so I don't know where that gets people from, but to me, that's kind of ridiculous, you know. But I hit 180,000 today. I'm pretty proud, you know. I got it back when it was like 160, 170,000. So I put 10,000 miles on her. Still running strong. Just gotta love that 5.9, you know. Nothing wrong with the 6.7s. There's just a lot of just bull crap that comes with the 6.7s. But, you know, to me, like I told in previous videos, like, once this motor goes, I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna hook a 12 valve in her. And I know people say don't ruin a 3rd gen with a 12 valve. Well, guess what? When I go to buy injectors for a 12 valve, I'm not spending $5,000–6,000. I'm only spending maybe $500–600. So, you know, there's that point. Especially I like the P pumps. They're all just mechanical, you know. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. The guy proceeded to tell me that he had to smash my clutch to get it to start. And to me, I was like, what the heck? That doesn't make any sense, you know, smashing the clutch. Like, now maybe if he was like, man, I had to push it all the way to the floor instead of smashing it. Like, I could just see him. And he was a big guy, too. Like, big old fat, slobby guy, you know. And he's not the one I dealt with. The people at the front desk are very nice, and they, you know, they take really good care of people there and stuff. And I wasn't gonna make it a big deal, but fuck, man. Sorry for my cussing, but I'll treat anybody else's vehicle I drive with respect better than I drive my own, but I drive mine very easily. I don't hot rod it around. I'm not, you know, trying to roll coal. I'm not trying to do anything stupid in it. It's just my daily driver, you know, 5'9" Cummins daily driver. But after that guy told me, yeah, I had to smash the clutch, I could just see him grabbing a hold of my steering wheel and just wrenching on it, you know, pushing the clutch in, smashing it to the floor with all his might, pretty much ripping my steering wheel out of the dash. It was insane, you know, just all these things are going through my mind. And that's one thing when you come across people, it doesn't matter their age or, you know, who they are. There's a lot of people that don't know how to drive manual vehicles. And, you know, like, especially when he called me up the first time, and given there's some people that have vehicles that, you know, they'll push the clutch in and, you know, or they'll have like some anti-theft device or something where you have to hit a button, then push the clutch in, or, you know, there's or sorts of other things, you know, like a disconnect on the clutch pedal or something, you know. But when he told me, like, we can't get it started, how do you start it? I said, push the clutch in. And he proceeded to tell me that my technician did so. And then after I show up, after, you know, it ruined our lunchtime and everything, because I wanted to get back, make sure they're not hot rodding around, because there's a guy here on YouTube named Paradox with a 24 valve Cummins, and it's pretty sweet, second gen, that when he went from Hawaii to where he lives now, and he dropped it off at the ports to get it, you know, shipped over here, he heard him hot rodding around. And I kind of wanted to be around for that. I thought my appointment would be at 2, so at 2, not, you know, I dropped it off at, you know, 1 o'clock, and all of a sudden, you know, they say they could fit me in, you know. So, I don't know how he tried to drive it, but I sat there after I drove back there. He babied the hell out of it. The guys that rotated my tires left the swing arms for the lift underneath my truck. Instead of being, you know, cool, calm, and collected and getting out of the vehicle and moving the arms to lift, you know, on the lift, they proceeded to gas my vehicle and back over it like it was a like it was a Dukes of Hazzard scene or something, driving over a damn ditch. But this one's going a little long. I'll have another one for you guys tomorrow. I promise I'll have another one for you guys tomorrow. Kind of losing my voice right now, just from talking. Last couple days I haven't been feeling good. I don't know what it is. You know, summertime's upon us here. Grass is getting dry, the pollen's falling, so maybe it's allergies. Never really had allergies, but, you know, it could be all sorts of things, you know. But yeah, if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, and if you don't, give me a thumbs down and tell me why you didn't like the video. That'd be very much appreciated. But I would like to know, you know, what your guys' thoughts about and experiences of going somewhere, and give me a good story about how, you know, the customer service is at a tire dick shop, you know. Because the one guy, he's very nice, you know, and he told me that I could call up Dodge and ask them if there's any open warranties, open recalls on my vehicle, if they already haven't got done. And if they have, then I can take it to any Dodge dealership and schedule an appointment and they'll do it. And he proceeded to tell me that if not, then he will be very much obliged to fix me up with the parts, do all that, and then they'll be able to align my alignment if I need one. So, alrighty, YouTube, stay tuned, and very much appreciated of all your guys' support under all the, you know, 20 views and stuff. And man, there's a lot of traffic. People are pulling over on the side of the road to get fucking cherries. Like, Jesus, don't they know people have places to go and stuff? But no. You know, and it seemed like a weird day today that just a lot of people were driving like dicks. I had multiple 4 or 5 people pull out on me, and once I'd be able to get a laptop that I could, you know, take some of my driving footage off my camera, my driving camera, then I'll do that. And then you guys could see how people drive here. because people drive like dicks where I live. I don't understand what it is, who they are, but they drive like dicks. And that's one thing that I don't care for, is when people drive like assholes. But they expect you to treat them with decent courtesy and be all right with the way they're driving. Like one time, here's a quick story, and before I let you guys go. One time, me and my girlfriend were going to town, and, you know, not to our town, but it's to the next town where they have bigger stores and stuff. And this homeless guy on a bicycle was on my lane. He was riding his bike. We were at a red light. I seen him in the rear view driving like an asshole on the right-hand side of the road. He proceeded to blow through the stop sign, or the stoplight. The stoplight turned green for me, like, after he did it. He proceeded to stay on the left-hand side. And then he cuts in front of me, and I almost hit him, and I lay on my horn. And then I have some words for him and stuff, you know. And then he proceeds to follow me to the bank and start cussing at me. And, you know, I was telling him to get the hell out of there. He's going to have a bad day. And so this one guy he intervened and was trying to threaten. And, you know, it didn't go either one of their ways, you know. But that's just like that is. Even homeless people where I live, riding bikes, drive like dicks, you know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't understand how someone in their right mind. Okay, now I'm on my road, so I could, you know, screw them. I'll film a little bit while I drive now. But, yeah, I proceeded to tell him that, that he was in the wrong. He cut me off. He almost made me hit him. And then as we entered the parking lot, he was trying to look back at me or do whatever he needed to do. And I proceeded just to drive. And he proceeded to sit there and call me names, flip me off, do all this. Hold on, there's a vehicle coming. Oncoming. It used to be a yield sign right there, but no more yield sign. But yeah, he proceeded to tell me that he had the right of way, bicycles had the right of way. And I said, well, actually, you know, they're supposed to go by, you know, the traffic laws here in this state. And you blew a stoplight on a red. So first off, you know, that's a traffic violation. And then I told him he was in the wrong of cutting in front of me using no hand signals. I don't care if he would have cut in front of me, you know, use your hand signals. And then I proceeded to tell him, if I hit him, you know, you don't have no insurance, you could sue me. And I told him he needs to go get a fucking job, because he was capable. He was riding a bike like a dick. You're capable of getting a job, you know. And then he proceeded to tell me that I needed to give him a job. And I told him to fuck off. And then I went into the bank, did what I needed to do. But it was funny that he proceeded to tell me he did nothing wrong. And I told him he blew through a stop sign. How is that doing anything wrong? You know what I mean? Like, that's just ridiculous. But it was just one of those things where when he seen me, you know, not giving a fuck, then he proceeded to act like a tough guy. And then, you know, it was funnier than hell. But, alright YouTube, you know, like, subscribe, and, you know, do all that fun stuff. And if not, you know, put a thumbs down and tell me why you didn't like the video. Is it because partially time it was black and you had to stare at a black screen? You know what I mean? Or is it my content ain't good, you know? Oh, and they took the center caps off my front wheels. So I don't have those dicks on there no more. If I knew you could just pop them off, I would have took them off a long time ago. But yeah, so, alright YouTube, have a great day and take it easy.